Suzanne Crabtree. How are you, Suzanne? I just sent you a reminder for your invoice. Did you get it? Maybe I'm sending it in the wrong um email, but just let me hi Lois. Yeah, just let me know about that, Suzanne. Hey, Suzanne Peters. And we got two Suzannes here. It is already dark here. It's getting very dark here in New York. And I am standing up, so you probably see me a little bit all over the place here. I forgot to turn my Christmas lights on. Let me put those on. I'll be right back. There. Had to get in the Christmas spirit. Okay, I'm back. Okay, good. Thank you. So I was just like, I was worried that I was going to the wrong email, so I checked it and rechecked it and checked it twice. Thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate that so much. You don't know. I just so appreciate that. I so appreciate that. Hi, Sabrina. Hi. I was watching The Passion of Christ. I love watching religious movies this time of year, and I wanted to watch The Passion of Christ. That is it's an amazing movie, The Passion of Christ. It is cold here. It is raining here. It is, let's see, is 42 right now. I thought it would be snowing, but they said it was going to be 40, so we're getting rain instead of snow, so that's good. I would rather have rain than snow. So, yeah. I think they said sometime next week. I think maybe next Tuesday we might get some snow. I like snow on Christmas, and that's about it. Look what I got on, Sabrina. I got it on my wrist. I finally got it on my wrist. I love this bracelet. So pretty. I've got some Tuesday in my sale. I did sell quite a bit, so this is kind of things that are remaining. I do have stuff here on the table here and on the table here. So how about we get started? Well, there's four people here. Yeah, the cold is not fun. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine, Sabrina. I'm glad you came in. Glad you came in, Sabrina. I know, and tomorrow I have to bring my daughter at 4:30. She's getting her COVID shot. The school is supplying the kids with their COVID shots. So I really wanted to do a sale with Sabrina tomorrow, but I can't. I have to go give her shot, and it's not going to be fun because I can already imagine all the kids out there lined up at the school and they're like crying. They have to get their shots, but have to do it as a safety precaution. Pottery? No, I don't have any pottery today. Today's just going to be some Christmas items that are left from Tuesday. Yes. Yeah, I actually just trimmed my plant down a little bit and I trimmed this one down over here a little bit. They've been going pretty good since let's see, I got here in beginning of September when school started. So they've been down here since September, and I've been watering them, giving their plant food, and so far so good with my plants. I cut my hair. I cut like 3 inches off my hair. I kind of feel bald. Hi, Kansas Picker. I know you guys are used to seeing my hair up in a bun. I am going to go get my hair cut. I usually cut my own hair. I've never really ever been to a salon. I always just cut my own hair. I know I'm one of those weird ones. Thank you. I needed to. Hi, that Verlaine Ash. Hi, Verlaine. That's a beautiful name. Oh, I love that name. Oh, oh, thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. Oh, did you? I'm thinking about doing bang. I mean, my bangs have outgrown. As you can see, I like put them to the side, and I'm used to having bangs over my forehead, and I have them to the side. But hair grows fast. Thanks. So, how about we get started? I do have some Christmas things left, and I'm actually kind of happy that things are moving along because I want to get all the stuff out to the mail, whoever is wants the things, so that you can get it in time for Christmas. So, how about we get started? I have some old ephemera. I can't remember if I think I showed you guys this on video that I found it, and I actually forgot about it, and I had to set up in my shelf over here, and now I'm going to get it out and see if anybody is interested in it. And we will start with them on my some of my old books here first. Okay? And I think all this ephemera is going to start as an offer up. And this one is going to start at $12. Okay, and I'm going to put that in. And it's going to start at $12. I'm going to move my light around a little bit so you guys can see my book. Now this one's called The Andersons Fairy Tales. So you can see it's red and blue, and it's got a little reindeer, and she's got like Santa clothes on. Thank you, Sabrina. Okay, so this one says New York, and it says Charles F. Graham right here in the corner, right there. That's one thing you guys probably don't know about me, but I love old books. I have a collection of old books from the 1800s, and I love history books. I'm a history geek. Now, in here it says A Merry Christmas to Edna, and it says 1920 right down here. Thank you, Sabrina. You're a great person too. See where it says right here, 1920 right here. So I'm believing this is an old book. And I don't see any colored pictures in it, but I'm just going to show you some of the pictures in here. We'll start with the first page. So it does say Anderson's Fairy Tales. And if there's no interest in this, we will just move on to something else, another book. Do you have a lot of books? And this is like a little fairy on a dog right here. So yes, this is an old book. Trying to see if there's any page marks on here. No, but it is a pretty thick book, as you can see here. I'll show you a couple more pages. Here is the next page. So you have to remember this is called Anderson's Fairy Tales. Hope that you guys are seeing it okay. Okay, let's see if we can get another page here. Here's another page with a girl and a ball here. I don't think back then they put page numbers on anything. So if there's no interest in this starting at 12, I will move along. And I will show you just one more page. Let's see. Here is another page of a girl on a bird. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next book. Now this next book is very old. and it's not in that great of shape. I'm taking it out of the cover here. And this one is called Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, as you can tell, it does look pretty old and it is not in very good shape, but I believe that is because of its age. Now, in the front of this, it says, written for Montgomery Ward by Robert L. May. And then it says 1939 down on the bottom here. And this one also is going to start at 12. I'm going to put that in. Let me put that down. This one also is going to start at 12. Now, this one does say 1939 right down here by my finger. I've never seen a Rudolph book like this, and then it says in here, made for Montgomery Wards. I'm going to show you some of the pages in here. As you can see, it is old, pretty old, and I'm just going to show you some of the pictures in here. Like some of the, the side here is pretty old, but it is color in here, so I'm going to show you some of the pictures in here. Let's see. Here is the first page. Sabrina. Here is the first page. And I'm just going to show you some of the pages in here. Here's another page with Rudolph there. Mhm. I can't tell if somebody wrote underneath the lines or it looks like those lines were already there. Here's a picture of Santa. Pretty old. Like I said, the beginning of the book says it was 1939. Here's some more pictures of Rudolph and Santa here. They're in a plane that's upside down. Let's see if I can. There's a lot of pages. There's no page marks in here. And there's still a lot of book left here. Quite a few pages left. I'll show you another page. Okay, and I'm going to call it to Sabrina, going once to Sabrina for $12. Going twice to Sabrina for $12. And I'm going to say sold to Sabrina. Thanks, Sabrina. Really neat book. I was actually kind of surprised when I saw that. I was just like, was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer out then in 1939? I have no idea. I have no idea. But that is a cool book. And that will be going to you, Sabrina. That right here. Now I have a lot of Christmas cards here. And these are going to start at, oops, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. These are going to start at 14. Thank you, Sabrina, for that. Okay, I'm going to open this up so we can go through it together here. And you're going to get all of these. All of these. Okay, the first one is a Christmas card. And I believe it's German from what I can see on here. I believe it is a postcard. Very pretty. I'm trying to get up close so you can see it. And I believe there's like some glitter in here too. Trying to get up close so you can see it all, how pretty it is. I'm going to show you the back. So yes, I believe that is German. And then here is another card. Now this one I believe that was from the 40s. Let me look at it because there is a date on here. There is a date. 19. I should have brought my glasses down here. I always forget my glasses. 19. Let me just get my phone. 1 second. Let me at least get my phone so I can give you a date on that. I think it says 1937, but I'm not sure. Okay. And there's 3 of them. Actually, there's like 4 of them. I'll give you a date here as soon as my phone turns on. So there's this one, and I'm going to give you a date as soon as my phone turns on. And it's like a pop out. And that's the first one. And that's where the date is in here. And I'm trying to get my phone on so I can give you the date on that. Looks like 1932. My phone's on, so let's see what it says. It says 1942. So these are from the 40s. So here's the first one. And then there's another miniature one too. And this one pops out also. And there's actually, I have 2 of them. And these are going to start at 14. Hi, Chicago lady. And then here's one that was not even popped out at all. And it does give you the instructions in the back how to set it up. So you're going to get this one, and this one says there's a date here, 19. I think this one says 42 also. Yes. 1942 right here by my finger. Right there by my finger says 1942. So you're going to get this one and this Christmas card. Hi, Robin. And this one. And this one. And then the big one. So you're going to get all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just let me know. Okay, I see Lois at 14. You guys saw a vote thing pop up? What kind of vote thing? That's weird. So you're going to get all those and, that's weird. A polo. That is weird. Okay, I see Lois at 14, and I'm going to say going once to Lois for 14. Like I said, you're going to get all of them, going twice, and sold to Lois. Thank you, Lois. I'm going to put yours over here. I'm going to turn my radio down. Okay, next I'm going to do another, and this is going to start at 12. Okay. And first is this little Christmas card. It's kind of cute. It's a snowman. And I can't see, there's no date on this, but it's a cute card. I'm going to show it to you. Okay, it's a little snowman, but then his head slides to down this way. And so that's kind of like a Christmas snowman. Okay, and that's the first one. I'm going to take these out of here. Then this one says Acorn Stoves and Ranges. And it is just an old advertisement for the stoves. And then this is the last one. I love this. It is a calendar from 1865. I'm going to take it out here. And I'm going to show you the calendar. Where it does say 1865 right here. Right there. 1865. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, good. Delete the polls. So yes, I believe I started this one at 12. If anybody's interested, If not, I will just, yeah, start it at 12 if anybody's interested. So you're going to get this one, the calendar, the stove, and the little snowman card. Where's the little face? Goes up and down like this. He's got a pipe there, and then he's got like a Christmas face right there. Hmm. And I'll show you the back of it too. Okay, if there's no interest, I'm just going to put them in the bag again. I'm just going to show you the print really slow of the calendar that is so beautiful. And I'm going to show you the back of it. Not sure what it went on, but it is dated 1865. I'm going to show you the print of it really slow. Pretty neat. Down here it says Paris. Down here at the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to put this back in this little thing here because I don't want any stains on it or rips. You want that, Lois? Okay, I'm going to call it sold here in a second if anybody else is interested in these three. I'm going to set it over here. Going once to Lois for $12. Going twice and sold. Thank you, Lois. Those are really neat. Okay, how many people do we have here? We have 9. And my next one is going to start at $42. And when I show you, you'll understand why I'm starting it at $42. I believe I showed you guys this before, but I'm not sure who saw it. But it is an old scrapbook from 1811. I think it's 1811, but we will go over that in a minute. And here is the front of the scrapbook. And I got this at an antique shop. Just wanted to show you guys all of this because I am starting this at $42. And if there's no interested in it, we will just pass. But I wanted to show you this. So old. It is very fragile and very old, but the top does just come off because of its age. And I'm going to set this right here so that we can go over it. No, I'm going to have to set it in my chair. In my chair. Now, this scrapbook is a scrapbook, and it has whole bunches of cards. All types of cards in here, and I'm trying to show you all of them. And that is just the first page. There are a lot of pages. I'm going to pull, hang on a second. I'm going to set it right here. Okay. Now, because of its age, you can see the glue marks on the page here. Yeah, and as you can see, it is a huge scrapbook of tons and tons and tons. I didn't even count. I've only flipped through a couple pages, I believe, when I did it on my video, because it is very it's fragile. It's very fragile because of its age. And there's one card in here that does say the date in here. Let me turn over one page, and even the paper is just very fragile. And here is the first page. I'm actually going to show you that the bottom of the book is not attached either. And I'm going to set it over here. Actually, I'm just going to show you the bottom of the book and the back of the book, which looks like this. As we go along, and I'm going to show you the date and age of the book, and they're all vintage cards. Look at that one of the bunny right there, right here by my finger. Just so amazing. Amazing. When I saw this, I was just like, I am definitely going to get that. Okay, now we'll go through the first page. And I'm only going to show you guys a couple of pages because whoever wants this or if there's interest in it, I don't have to, I just want somebody else to enjoy looking at it because look how many pages there are. Hi, Carrie. So yes, there are lots of pages and every page is full. As you can see, this is the back page. It's all Victorian to me. So here is one page here, another page of flowers, and I believe that like these are all business cards and cards, all old cards, and it is all from New York, all from New York. And I'm going to show you another page, and I'm just going to slowly go through some pages. I might skip some pages. And look at this one of the kitty cats in the boots here. What did I start this off? I think I started at 42, yes. But as you can see, some of them are loose. Very old. Which one had the date on here? That said 1811. Or maybe it was 1881. But I will find it because I know it was right here. I'm just going to show you this page here. Look at all these old cards. And look at all these pages. It is full of cards. So here's another page. A picture of old bird there. I think these are like address cards over here. Just trying to hold it right here as I flip it. Okay. And here's another book. Here's one of a dog here. Look at the dog with a blue bow. And I'm just flipping over some pages here. Now these are like maybe address cards here. All very old. As you can see, the glue is going through the paper. More address cards. Okay, let's just say. I'll show you this too. I mean, I could just sit here and look through this all day long. I love going through old things like this. Here's some more cards here. Look at this butterfly. Okay, if there's no interest in this, I am just going to pass along. Hold this one up so you can see this. These are cards about, this says Buffalo, New York, 40th Street. So this is just all stuff from New York. Okay, and I'm going to go to another page. I'm going to show two more pages. I thought I'd get on the page that had the date on here, but maybe I've skipped past it. Here's another one here. Look at her hat. But as you can see, some of the pages are loose. It's very old. Oh, look at this one with a doll on here. See, a lot of these I haven't even, I'm just trying to be careful with this book because whoever gets it, I want it to be in somewhat good shape because it is literally falling apart, except for the cards. The cards are really all, they're in semi, for their age. Oh, I see Lois M. Egan at 42. Thank you, Sabrina. Oh, this looks like, I'm not sure what those are on the other side here by my thumb. Look at this picture of the baby right here by this lady. Oh. I know when I was looking at this, I was like, wow, some of these are really weird. Weird stuff. Here's another page. Here's the back page. And then all of these are the ones that were loose in the back. And we'll go over those. I'm going to set the book down over here. So here's another page of birds. Set that back over here. Trying to see if I can find the page that had the date on it. Because one of the cards had a date on it. Now this one, as you can see, the glue is coming through here. And here's another page. I guess these butterflies were pretty popular back then. Yeah, it's very I think you really have to love history to appreciate this. So I appreciate you guys bidding on it because I love history. I think these are the ones I thought were so weird. Look at all these little like ads in here. Like here's an owl here, or is that an owl? Yeah, there's owls and a whole bunch of owls on here. Try to get it up so close so you can see it there. Pretty neat. And here's another card on the back. Show you the card. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show it to you guys. Look at this page of all these guys here, down here on the bottom. Like they got eggs there. Not sure what they're doing there. Just some very old cards in this book. Okay, I'll show you the back of that. And after this, I'm going to call it. Here's some more cards. It is, every page is just full of cards. It was their scrapbook. Really neat. Here's some more cards. Every page is full of cards. So I'm going to get the whole book together here. But I just could not see it. I just had to get it. So I see Lois M. W. Egan for 45. I'm going to call it here in a minute as soon as I get them all together. Line back up and in the book. And then here's the back. Was that the back or the front? Let me see. Okay, I think that was the front. And I did show you the back, I believe. Oh, yeah, I did show you the back. That was the bunny right here. And then this is just the back of the book. I see Carrie at 48. Really neat. A lot of New York history here, huh? Right, Carrie? I love, oh, and I got a lot of the paper on my shirt. Like I said, it's just very fragile and it's very old. Very, very old. Okay, where'd the top go? But what drew me to the book was the cover. And when I opened it up, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is just the cover of the book. It is pretty amazing. Like there's peacock feathers going through the front there. It is. It is, Carrie. You are right. It is raining here. I'm sure it's raining where you are too. But it's kind of like all embossed, the whole front of it. Kind of reminds me of a yearbook. Just an old scrapbook. An old scrapbook with all these really cool cards to look at, or you can display them however you want to. And I'm going to call it. Hi, Isabel Duran. Were you really, Robin? Cool. Are you still in New York? That is nice. Okay, I see Isabel Duran at 49. I'm going to put my email in here. I see Lois M.W. Egan at 61. And if you're new, please just send me your email. I'm going to call it here in a minute. Oh, okay. I see Lois M.W. Egan at 61. I'm going to say going once. Thank you, Carrie, for bidding. I see Lois M.W. Egan at 61. Going once, going twice. And I'm going to call it sold to Lois M.W. Egan. Thank you, Lois. You're going to love that. It is really neat. When I first brought it home that evening, I think I spent a couple hours looking through it. Yes, congratulations. It is really cool. That is really cool. Okay, I'm going to set this over to the side here. Actually, I'm going to set it in here on the table. And we will start on something else. Christmassy. I have a whole package a whole package of name tags that were made by a 90-year-old woman. I have a whole stack of them, and she is 90 years old, and she made all of these. Yes. Yes, Suzanne. So anyway, she is 90 years old, and she made all of these, and there's a whole stack of them here. And I'm going to start these off at $9. Like I said, she was 90 years old, and she was making all these, and I bought them from her. So I'm hoping that somebody else will enjoy them too. I'm just going to go through a couple of them. I believe what she did is just she cut out cards, and she cut them out and just like applied them and like doubled them all up, and she put strings on them so you can use these as name tags. And I'm just going to go through a couple of them, and they're going to start at 9. Here's one. Here's one. She was a pretty talented lady to do all this stuff. So like I said, I believe she just took out some cards, and she just was randomly doing this as a craft. That's probably what I'll be doing if I make it to 90. And this one's so cute too, with the Santa with the bear. Couple, I'm gonna just set these down. I'm just gonna go through them slowly. Just gonna start at $9, and there's no interest. I'm going to go. Okay. Like I said, she cut them out and laid them down on paper, like a craft paper. Really neat. And she put strings on all of them. Hi, Trisha. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate that. This one's pretty with the snow and the birdhouse. This one's pretty too, with a thing of roses there. And she cut them out all. She she's pretty talented to put all the strings on them. Okay, if there's no interest in these, I am just going to put them in the bag. And I didn't even go through half of them. I mean, this is all that's left. I'd say there's probably hundreds here. Not hundreds, but maybe close to 100 with all of these homemade by a 90-year-old woman. God bless her. No interest. I'm going to put these back in the bag. Okay. And we will move on to something else. Okay, let's see. What can we do next? Sometimes I don't even know where to begin because I do have so much stuff. Okay, I'm going to start off with this vintage wreath. And this is going to start at 14. $14 if there's any interest in this. It is, I believe, maybe from the 60s. It is all this vintage wreath, which is awesome for the outdoors. Let me measure it too. Of course, I think I forgot my tape measure. Let me go grab that. I think I left it in here on the table. I'll be right back. I did not. I did not leave it on the table. I'm not sure where it is. Well, I believe this was measuring at 14 inches when I measured it the other day. So if there's no interest in this, I can just pass. I'm not sure where I put my tape measure at. Oh, it's gone. Okay, and I'm going to pass on this if there's no interest in this. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I see Carrie on it at 14. And there is a little string back here to hang it with. To show you the back. It is all just that plastic vintage with the plastic poinsettias and the berries on it. Okay, and I see Isabel Duran at 15. Thank you guys for bidding. I think I would probably hang it this way with a poinsettia on the bottom or maybe to the side, however you want it. However you want to hang it up. And also, too, you could add anything to it. Maybe some vintage snowman or Santa Claus or bells or the shiny brights. There you go. Okay, and I'm going to call it to Isabel Duran. She is at 15. I'm going to say going once to Isabel for 15. Yes, it would. Yes, you are correct. I'm going to say going twice. And I'm going to say going to Isabel 15. I believe it sold. Thank you, Isabel. Okay, and I'm going to set this down over here. Um, on Tuesday, I was selling stuff from the nun, and I forgot about this beautiful picture that the nun had in her room. I'm not sure who she is or anything about her, but I just love the print. Look at the baby holding her chin. Isn't that just so precious? It's a black and white print here. And he does have like a little halo around his head. If anybody knows anything about this, just let me know because I don't. Going to show you what it says down here. I believe maybe it's Italian. And I'm going to show you the back. So I'm thinking that's just like a print in here. I did not take it out. Sometimes it kills me not to take stuff out because I do want to take it out and look at the back, but I have not. I'm going to start this off at $14. And you can either have the frame or I can take it out and roll it up and send it to you that way because you could always get another frame for this and just keep the print that's in here if there's any interest in it. I would measure it, but I can't find my tape measure. Don't know what I did with it. I had it earlier, but I've misplaced it. I just thought it was precious. Look at him holding her chin. Isn't it so pretty? I just think it's beautiful. Huh. She's holding something in her hand too. Not sure what is in her hand right here. Maybe a rosary. Maybe there's a rosary right here. It's hard to see. Okay, if there's no interest in this, I'm just going to pass. I'm going to move my light a little bit to get some of the glare off. Yeah, she did have this hanging in her room. I just love looking at it. Okay, I'm going to pass on this, and there's no interest on this. Okay. Okay, as you guys can see, I've got all these Santas. Oh, yeah, they're all coming out of my drawer here. So I think I'm going to sell like 2 at a time because I have a whole bunch here. I'm going to start with these 2. And they're going to start at 8. Start at 8 for the both of these. If anybody like these, and they do it, they can move. They have wire in them, and they can move around, and their arms move. And I like the color of their stockings actually. So you're going to get both of these for $8. If anybody like these for $8. Hi Dee. Ho ho ho. And they do have like little fairy elf shoes on. I love their little stockings, their legs. So now we are down to 23 days until Christmas. I cannot believe it. 23 days, and I'm not even ready yet. This weekend, I plan on putting my tree up. Okay, I see Robin at 8, and I'm going to call it. Going once to Robin, $8. Going twice to Robin for $8 and sold. Okay, Robin, you got those. Thank you. I'm going to set these over here with the book. Okay. Now I have these really cool. I've never seen these before, and I only have 3 of them. That's all I could get. They are these little hanging ornaments that do this and hold her still. So their arms and legs move like they're little puppets. And here's a little Santa one. And he does a little jig too. And these are going to start off at 8 also. So there's that Santa one. And there's just the 3 of them. And then this one is a little, I believe, a nutcracker. If there's any interest in this one. Well, his arm's out of control there. Oh, geez. That's always fun doing that, isn't it? Gosh. Oh, did you? Okay, I see Suzanne Peters at 8. Thank you, Suzanne. So yes, you're going to get all 3 of them. All 3 of them. I'm going to say going once to Suzanne for $8. Going twice and sold. Thank you, Suzanne. We'll set these over here. Yeah. That's the thing about things that are pre-lit like that. When they go, and then you have to replace everything. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to go back over here to my Royal Dalton. I do have a pair of Royal Dalton. Very pretty. I'm going to turn my light back around this way so you can see them. I bet you, Suzanne. So these are, I'm going to show you both of them. This is the one that is praying. I'm going to show you her sweet face. Yeah, right? And there is a lot of crazing on her dress. Now, I don't believe there's a date on here. It does say 1978. And then it says 1945 underneath it, so I don't know. But they're both marked Royal Dalton. And you can see dates right there underneath. She does say bedtime there. And these are going to start at 22. These are going to start at 22 if there's any interest in them. Show you her face again. And I like that she's sitting on the black base here. And then here's the boy. Show you his face. And he is marked Royal Dalton too. And he is called the Darling. Really neat. And he does have a lot of crazing on him too. So you're going to get both of them. I'm going to start these at 22 if there's any interest. If not, I will just move along. Really sweet. Really sweet for the holidays, like they're waiting for Santa. Hi, Sue. How are you, Sue? Going to show you the back. I wish you could see the crazing, but in white, it is hard to see crazing. And a sweet face. Put him down, put her up. I'm going to move along if nobody's interested, starting at 22. She is praying. And she is the one that is called bedtime. By Roll Dalton. Mhm. Very sweet. Okay, I'm going to set these over here. I do have a global bell. Bell alert. Does have a sweet ring to it. And she is frosted on the top. And she is praying there, as you can see. And I'm going to show you the mark where it does say global right here by my finger, right there. Where it does say global. And it is 1978. 1978 right there. And this is going to be start at 9. This is going to start at 9 if there's any interest in this global bell. And there's no cracks in it and no chips. I think I was saying on Tuesday, Sal, where when my boys were little, I used to ring a bell on Christmas morning so they could wake up and come downstairs to their presents. There's no interest in this. I will just pass. And she does have a ponytail on the back of her head. Hope that you can see her ponytail. I would say she's about 6 inches. Put her by my head here. Does anybody remember 1978? I was still in school. Okay, and I'm going to pass on her. Put her over here. Now, I do have a sleigh here. And I believe this is a narco sled because when I sold my head vases, I remember the same exact ceramic and the spaghetti on this head vase that I sold. And this sled has spaghetti that goes all the way around the sled. And we're going to start this off at $12. And you're going to get the greenery also. No, I don't. I don't remember the blizzard. It's not orange, it's red. I had that in my, yep, I'm going to sell that. I had it in my sale on Tuesday. After this, I can show it to you, Suzanne, of course. But anyways, this sled is gorgeous. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see it okay. Get my light around here. And there's a lot of crazing in it too. Hope that you can see the crazing. It is hard to see crazing in white, but there's a lot of crazing in it. And as you can see, the stars on the bottom there. And there's a lot of greenery around here. And none of them are broken or chipped or anything. And I like the bells right there in the front. Thank you, D. I see D at 12. And also, you're going to get the little sprig of greenery that I put in there, too. Don't you think this is Narco 2D? Just by looking at it, it's like the same head vase that I sold recently, especially with the spaghetti on it. This looks exactly like it. Spaghetti. Okay, I see D at 12. There's no more interest. I'm going to call it for D. Really pretty. Oh, I'll show you the bottom of it too. See, there's a stamp right there, just like a Narco, but on the head vases, it gave a date for 1964 and 65, but there's no stamp on it. Well, I believe it's a Narco Japan piece with the gold. Okay, going once to D for $12. Going twice and sold. Congratulations, D. Okay, I'm going to end back over here. Okay, now I have a Fenton. I have a Fenton Bowl that has a silver crest on it here, and I have it full of shiny brights. You're welcome. And this is going to start at 22. And you're going to get all of it. You're going to get the bowl, and I'm going to go through the ornaments real quick with you guys. It is pretty. I almost kept up myself. Um, I'm not gonna say sit here and oh, this one does say West Germany on it. I just saw it in the light and it says West Germany on it. So the top of this does say West Germany. It's hard for you to see it, but I just saw it and it's a pink one. And I believe all the rest of them are shiny brights. Yes. Here's one here. And this one is going to start at 22. I'm going to show you another one here. Now this one has the top off of it, but this is an old one here. So it's like purple and gold and silver in there. And this one says, I don't think this one has, it does have a mark on it, but I can't read it. But this one is an older one also. It has blue and gold and maybe some pink in there. Then here is another one. So there's one, two, three, four. There's five of them all together in this bowl. I believe this one says Shiny Bright. Thank you, Suzanne. And then I'm going to show you the Fenton Bowl that it comes in. And these ornaments look very pretty in the this Fenton Bowl that has a silver crest on it. Very pretty. So you're going to get everything for $22. If there's no interest, I'm just going to put them back in the bowl and we'll go on to something else. I think white sets off any Christmas decorations. Okay, and I'm going to set these aside and we'll go on to something else. I am going to show Suzanne that red vase that she wanted to look at. I'm sorry, Suzanne, I did forget for a second. And it is a tall red vase. It is not orange, it is red. It might look orange in the video, but it is a bright candy cane red. I got this, I think, over the summertime. And when I got it and I was looking at it, it is a, show you the poncho on the bottom here. Okay. Okay, Sue, I will. I will, absolutely. So yes, when I got it home and I looked at it, it is encased in white in here. I know it's hard to see, but there is green swirls on the inside that go throughout the whole vase. Now the color green that is in here is kind of like an olive green. Trying to get up here on the top where you can see the green swirls inside the vase. When you're when I'm here, you can see the green throughout it. It's kind of hard to see. There's some swirls here throughout it, and I know it's very hard to see on the video, but you can see the swirls through it. And let's see, I'm going to start this at 22 if there's any interest in this. Titanic green. I just thought it was really neat, and it's kind of like all swirly on the outside too. Not sure if you can see the green. I know I rewatched the video from Tuesday, and you can't see it. It's just very hard to see it. Can't remember how tall. I think it was 20. I'm s- I'm gonna as you can see, it doesn't fit in the video. There we go. It's just pretty big. And I bet you it's look gorgeous either with poinsettias in it or greenery in it or whatever you want to put in here. It's just even white poinsettias are pretty. Okay, I see Suzanne Crabtree at 25. Thank you, Suzanne. Pretty neat. So it is a red glass that is encased with the white. See, Suzanne. Can't outbid yourself, Suzanne. But yes, the white goes all the way down to the bottom. Pretty neat. But also it's so thin on the top and then it gets wider down towards the bottom. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Suzanne and she is at 25. Going twice for Suzanne for 25. And I'm going to say sold. So Suzanne, you got that for 25. You can see some of the green right here by my finger, right there. There's a little swirl mark right there. But when you get it home, you can see it. It is pretty neat. It's kind of like all swirly. Just hard to see in the video. Okay, Suzanne, I'm going to put that under my table so I don't knock that over. Thank you. I know the season has just begun of being tired. I get tired after I get all my decorations up and I walk around and look at them and then it's like, oh, I think I'm tired because I don't get any help. I do it all myself, as with most women. Okay, I did see that, Sue. Where you want me to send you the bill for D? I will, Sue. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, now I got a fairy lamp, and this is going to start at $24. Okay, and this is by the Smith Glass Company. I'm going to put the battery in here. Turn on the light. And if anybody's rewatching this and interested in it, you can just email me and I will let you know. Just make sure I'm putting it on here. I wouldn't want to just slip off. Make sure it's on there even. There we go. So this is by the Smith Glass Company. And I'm going to start this off at $24 if anybody would like this. I also have a shorter one, which is up there on the shelf. And also I have another taller one. So I have two of these. If there's any interest in this, you could put a red light in there, a blue light in there, just a string of fairy lights in there, whatever you would like to do. And it is a frosted fairy lamp, and there's no chips and there's no cracks. Really pretty for the holiday season. Really pretty. I'm going to unplug, turn the battery off. I'm going to put it back up there. Sue is a sweetie, that's for sure. Okay. Put this back up here. Okay. Stay. Yeah, I'm going to put these down. Dee, I don't know if you've ever had a vase like this, but I remember watching Scott, old Curiosity Shop. He had a vase like this, and it was probably wild. I mean, I've been watching Scott for years now, but I know that Scott had a vase like this, and I believe it Victorian, just from the wiring around the vase here. I'm not sure if you have any info on that or any input on that, but like the wiring is like try and get up close here so you can see the print on the wiring here. Like every piece of wiring is a different print. And it looks so Victorian to me. I'm going to show you I'm going to start this off at 22 if there's any interest in this. Let me get up close here so you can see the wiring here. See how the wiring is like this all the way. I know it is beautiful, isn't it? And I love the bottom of it because it's got like big huge bubbles on the bottom here. And it's all frosted. You see how the wiring comes around here and it's like clamped around the side here. You see the pins in the wiring right there. So I believe this is Victorian. Isn't it pretty? I love these little, so there's one here, there's one here. So there's three of these little gold things around the side here. Really pretty. They don't say anything. They're just like embossed design on them. I just thought it was really cool and I had to get it. I bet you this will look really pretty with and any flowers and actually but maybe like red poinsettias or red roses, whatever kind of flowers you want to put in there. Okay, and I'm going to put this back up on the shelf. There's no interest in this. There's no stamp marks on it either, I don't believe. I remember. No, there's no stamp marks on it. Nope, just a frosted vase. Okay, I'm going to put this back up here. Maybe I'll ask Scott because I remember him getting one of those vases. Okay, now this is a Chalkware Santa. Really cute. And his outfit is bright red. And he's going to start at $8. Oh yeah, his outfit is bright red, as you can see in the light there. And I believe it's like a little planter. There's no marks on him or stamps. He does have felt on the bottom there so that he probably wouldn't scratch your table. And I'm going to turn him around here, and he is smoking a pipe. His face is really cute. He looks like something maybe like from the 40s or the 50s. And there's, I believe, I somebody said Tuesday you could put candy canes in there. That's a good idea. Put some candy canes in there. Thank you, Sabrina. Put him by my head here. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Sabrina for $8. Going twice and sold to Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. Okay. Thanks, Dee. Have a good day. Hope your mom's feeling better too. There you go, Sabrina. I'm going to put this over here. You're welcome. Okay. Now I have an old. I'm not sure if anybody would like this for their Christmas display. And I believe that there's still some Nestle cocoa in here. And I'm trying to see the date on here. There is not a date on here. But this is going to start at $5. Thank you, Christine D. I'm going to put you down for that. It's still available. I do, but not today. Not today, but I have lots of antique books that I will slowly, eventually, after Christmas, start to get some other things out besides Christmas. So this is going to start at $5. Is an old thing of Nestle's hot cocoa, and there's no date on this. There's no, but you can hear it in there still. But it's kind of like it feels like a cardboard. But I just thought it'd be really nice for anybody's vintage Christmas display. If anybody like this, me too, Christine. I do. I have lots of them. And when I just came on, I was talking about I have my own personal collection of books from the 1800s, and I'm a huge history geek, and I like old school books and anything about history. So I do have a lot of books, and I believe I talked over the summertime, or maybe I talked about it on somebody else's sale. I have two diaries. One is from 1864 and one is from 1865, and I got it here in New York at a yard sale. And this elderly man, we were just sitting there talking and about history. Yes. And he's like, "Oh, I have some diaries in the house from 1864 and 1865." And I was just like, "Oh, I would love to see those." And he goes, "Oh, but they're not for sale." And I was like, "Oh, that's fine. I would just like to, see them and maybe look at them." So he brings them out, and I eventually talked him into selling me both of the diaries. and I brought them home, and I was looking at one from 1865. I can't remember what date it is that Lincoln died, but it said on 1865 April. I can try. I think it was April 16th. I'm not sure of the date, but it is the day that Lincoln died. In the diary that says today our President Lincoln died. So I have that diary, and it's really cool. I love looking at old diaries. I have lots, Christine. Wait, wait. So if there's no interest in this, I will just move along. Yes, I do love history. I'm a huge history geek. Huge history geek. Yeah, I'm gonna set this back up on my shelf. Look at the back of it, how it tells you how to make hot cocoa. Yes. I don't know if anybody is watching Oak Island. I've been watching Oak Island. It is 9 years now. Oak Island has been on. I am a huge Oak Island fan. So it was on last night. I digitally watch it every week. If not, it's recorded on my DVR. I am a huge Oak Island fan. Just put that out there. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back up there. But they say that whatever they discover down there in Oak Island, it's going to change the history books. Oh, do you, Carrie? It's I've gotten my husband into it. My sons watch it, and yeah, yeah, I do too believe that whatever they find on Island is going to change the history books. I believe it is stuff from the Knights Templar. That's what I believe. So I just I'm just I should have been an explorer back in the days. I remember when I was younger, a kid, I always wanted to be an archaeologist and go to Egypt and discover the tombs and the mummies and all that stuff. Yes. That's cool, Gary. Yeah, I just love history. When I go to watch TV, I watch history. I just watch stuff about history. Just like a little while ago, I'm watching Passion of the Christ. Trying to get in the holiday spirit. Trying. Okay, let's see. I'm going to um no. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna show you these snowmen again, see if anybody's interested in these. And I'm gonna start these off at $9. Yes. King Tut. I actually feel like I know King Tut personally. I just I'm just my husband says I'm nuts, but that's what I am. So these are candlestick holders, and I'm gonna start these off at $9 if there's any interest. They're kind of like a periwinkle blue purple to me, and they look like they're frozen. So like her little nose sticks out there with a carrot, and her tree is kind of like a frosted silver color. And you do put the candle up there. She has a little snowball in her hat and snowball on her feet. Turn her around so you can see all of her. I'm about 6 hours from the city. And here I love his hat. His hat is pretty tall. And he does have a little sprig of um pine cones up in his hat there. And I love his scarf. How it's got like a frosted look onto it here. Thank you, Suzanne. And I love his little birdhouse there. It looks like it's frozen, doesn't it? It's got little snowball feet. I just love the size of his hat. Oh, okay, Janet. Okay, and I'm going to say I see Suzanne Peters at 9 for the candlestick holders. And you can put any colored candlestick in there, but I would probably either pick white. Probably I would pick white. They are too cute. I love their little faces. And he's holding a little bird in his hand there. I just love his scarf. It goes all the way around like they've been frozen. They've been out in the snow for too long. They need some hot chocolate. I'm in a really good mood because in a few hours, the Dallas Cowboys are coming on, and I'm very excited about that. I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan, and I'm going to be watching that tonight. I think it starts at 7. I'm going to have dinner before that and watch the Dallas Cowboys hopefully win. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Suzanne, going twice to Suzanne, and sold. There you go, Suzanne. They are so cute. Thank you. I'm going to put those over here on the table for you. I'm going to get this vase down that I have down in here. I just got it a couple of weeks ago, and I want to show you guys it. Just got to get it down. I found this vase on Facebook Marketplace, and check out this vase. I love this vase because it's got like a little bend to it. Kind of looks like a candy cane, but it is all different shades of orange. Isn't this so cool? You're welcome, Suzanne. I love how it the shape of it. So there's like a little bend to it. Isn't that cool? And it does have white on the inside. Isn't that so? I saw this on Facebook Marketplace, and I went right over and got it. You're welcome. So yes, it's just every color of orange, to a light orange to a dark orange. Isn't that so neat? I just wanted to show you guys that. I just love it. Really neat. Okay, let's see what else can we do here. I have a real pretty plate that was on my shelf over there, and I'm thinking this could be nice for Christmas. Now, doesn't it look like blueberries? It is a plate of blueberries with a little sprig in there. I know it is great and fun. And this is gonna start at 8. If anybody would like this plate, they look like real blueberries in here. I've had this for a long time. I'm trying to think. I'd say maybe 18 years or longer. I've had this plate. I just loved it because of the blueberries and the sprig, and in the back it does say it is from Portugal. Right here. And I'm actually I had never broke it or cracked it or chipped it. I don't see any cracks in it. Nope, I don't see any cracks in it. No cracks and no chips. I don't see any chips around the rim here. Does look like an open pie, doesn't it? I just love this plate. Had it for a long time. There's no interest. I will just put it right back up on the shelf. Maybe save it for spring. Doesn't it look like there's a whole bunch of blueberries on the plate? This is how big it is too. Like I said, it is stamped Portugal on the back. I've been to Portugal. When I lived in Spain, we drove to Portugal a couple times. Beautiful, beautiful, historic. Historic. I know when I lived in Spain, I wish I did a lot more. I mean, not that I didn't do a lot while I was in Spain, but I just wish I did more. Know what I'm saying? Because living in Spain really started my love of history, just being there. So that's where it all began, living in Spain. Okay, let's see. I have this sled here, and this is going to start off at $12 too. Put that in here. This one is going to start at 12. Okay. And it is the sled, and it does have a cardinal on it right there. And it does have a little music box in the back. Has some greenery. Hi, Bridget Bunny. Yes, you can, Bridget. Are you talking about the black and white one? I know, I love this picture. Are you talking about this one? Isn't it beautiful? Um, I know Tuesday when I was doing the sale, I thought I had everything from the nun, but she had this in her room. Did you want me to take it out of the glass and roll the picture up and send it to you that way? No, isn't it beautiful? Look at his hand on her chin. Oh, I could just see. Look at it. I did. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, oh, I forgot to sell this, and I was looking at it, and it's so beautiful, beautiful. Would you like me to take it out of the frame and send you just the picture, or do you want the whole thing? That is up to you. The frame is not in very good shape at all, as you can see. So whatever you would like, I will do that for you. You can always find another little tiny black frame, or you can just email me and let me know what you would like to do, Bridget. That is fine with me. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to these. I'm going to start these. I'm going to start both of these off at $8. And these two are going to start off at $8, and you're going to get both. They're just now this Santa's weird. He's kind of I'm not sure what kind of it's not is it bow-legged? I'm not sure. But he is an ornament and he's pretty large. Okay, I will, Bridget. So he's pretty large. Does have fluff all around him. It's a kind of looks like an Annalise face to me, but he's not marked Annalise, so I'm not sure. And the other one also looks like an Annalise face, but I don't think he is. With his little boots, little buckles there. You will get both of these for $8. And they're both they're all velvet. He's got a velvet hat. He's got a little bell in there. Oh, that's so nice. Aw, I miss Spain so much. I when we left Spain, well, we were there for 7 years, and we were flying on the plane back to the States. I was literally crying. I was crying. I did not want to leave. Nope. Thank you, Bridget. He does have a little bell in his hat there, and he is all fluffy. I know, right? I would love that, Carrie. I would love that. That is a good idea. It's not that I haven't thought about that because I have. I was like, sometimes I would just like to sit here and talk about because I have like a bookshelf and I have all these books that I've collected my whole life. And I have a lot of collections of books. I have an old book that is, I believe it's Russian. So old. Very old. Okay. I'm going to say going once to Bridget Bunny for $8 for the Santas. Going twice and sold. Thank you, Bridget. Wow. I have a lot of collections of, like I told you, I loved Egypt. So I got a lot of stuff about Egypt books and I've got a lot of old. I lived in Madrid. I flew into Torrejon because we were Torrejon Air Force Base. And then I lived mostly in Madrid. I went to all the castles in Madrid. I did a lot of stuff in Madrid. I did not eat the pigs that were I did not go to the bullfights. Because I'm a huge animal lover. I would not ever I couldn't even imagine going to a bullfight. I would I'll probably faint and die going to bullfight. I would literally cry at a bullfight. Ugh, horrible. Ugh, I can't even think about it. Okay, let's move on here. Nope, I could never ever go to a bullfight. Okay, next I have this really pretty hurricane. And when I looked at this the other day on my sale Tuesday, it says Bacon Hill, Japan. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom here. Really pretty. So this is the print, and it's really shiny. Really, really shiny, and I love all the berries there. I'm going to show you the stamp in here. Well, it's a sticker. It says Bacon Hill right there, Japan, and it's just a really pretty hurricane lamp to set on your table or wherever you want to. Put it on your fireplace. I bet you it'll look really pretty with either a red candle in there or a white candle. Oh, Gary, I've got lots of stories. Believe me, I've got lots of stories. One of my friends said I should write a book. Yeah, well, I can't write very well. I can read good. I'm going to start this off at $12 if there's any interest in this. Oh no, thank you. Nope. Um, when we lived in town, when we lived in the town, they had the running of the bulls around us, and no, thank you. I would stay far, far away from that. Nope. I just thought it was the meanest. It is animal cruelty to kill bulls like that, but I will not talk about that. We're going to start this off at $12 if there's any interest. And you just put your candle, you can put the long sticks in here, or you can put a little votive in here, or a battery operated one, which I suggest. I do suggest battery operated ones. Welcome back, Dee. And this one's going to start at $12 if there's any interest. I'm going to put it here by my head. I'm sorry, I lost my tape measure. Don't know what I did with it. And if there's no interest, I'm going to pass and we can move on to something else. It's just very shiny. The base is very shiny. Okay, and I'm going to put him back up here on the hutch here. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple other things here. I do have this nativity set that is Japan, and it is absolutely beautiful. I love the colors on here. I'm going to show you that they're all stamped on the bottom in Japan. Right there by my finger. They're all made in Japan. Okay, and here's the first one. It is a Kingsman. So he is a beautiful turquoise and red with his little bowl there, maybe of gold. And he's pretty tall too. They look like they're like 8 inches to me. So here's the first one. And it does come with two lambs. They are also marked Japan. Really detailed. Pretty detailed. So you're going to get both of those. And I believe this one is Joseph. Yes, this one is Joseph. And he does have a staff here. So his it's kind of like purplish pink. Beautiful colors on him. And a lot of detail. And his staff is still there, surprisingly. I'm going to put him by my head so you can see how big he is. Pretty detailed with gold and stuff on him. Yeah. I think my favorite part of Spain was Segovia. I love Segovia. Okay, and there's Joseph. And I'm going to get Mary and Jesus. and a donkey. Gotta have the donkey. Now, Mary, I love because it's kind of a likeness of me. Just kidding. Well, she does have red hair, and my favorite color is pink, and I love turquoise. And look at her. Isn't she so pretty? Very colorful. She does have gold through her dress here. Put her by my head so you can see her. And wait till you see baby Jesus. Oh my goodness. I think this is why I got it just because of baby Jesus. Look at this baby Jesus. Isn't that so adorable? In the hay. Does have a little halo around his head. Now you get up close so you can see him. Did I already start the price at this or no? We're going to start this at $14. Sorry about that, guys. I just love baby Jesus, and I believe that's why I got it because of baby Jesus, because he's so cute. I'm gonna put him by my head here. Where's put here? So yes, if you had set them down, they're all looking down at baby Jesus. So neat. He does have a little blue sash on. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the donkey. So you get two donkeys, two lambs, Joseph, Mary, and a Kingsman. This Kingsman, I mean, he's even got silver shoes on. He is stamped down there, Japan, right there. Very colorful, aren't they? With a lot of gold on him. Oh, I'm going to show you the donkey. The donkey. And here's the donkey. And they're all pretty big. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces starting at $14. Oh, I know, Christine. I miss Spain horribly. And we've never gone back. We've never gone back. We were planning on going back. Then we heard that the gang rivalry was really bad there. So I decided not to go back. Because, sometimes you want to think of things of when you were there and you don't want to ruin your thoughts of how it was when you were there. So I may go back eventually, but at this time, I'm not going to. Okay, I'm going to put these guys back up here. And of course, I miss the food of Spain. Oh my gosh. Love the food of Spain because really, I mean, oh my gosh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Yeah. Like I told you guys, my husband's a chef, and my husband makes me a lot of stuff from Spain, that I miss. He always makes me tortilla, which was my favorite, and all their chicken, and just the smell of Spain is just something I'll never forget. Okay, here's another sled. It is pink and gold, and this is going to start at 14. A lot of great memories in Spain. Of course, I just got married and I left the country and my family and my friends and I go to Spain, but a lot of great memories from Spain. But anyways, this is a pink sled. This one does not have a music box on it. Um, this side of it has glitter on it, but this side doesn't. It doesn't. Maybe they didn't spray this part. I know. Yeah, that's what I probably. Yeah, have a chef as a husband. Yeah, and my husband. I mean, I love my husband, but he's just like, oh, here, try this. Aren't you gonna eat that? You better eat that. Aren't you gonna eat? Try this. Oh my goodness. But I love this sled because it's pink, my favorite color. It's got little pink balls and decorations. Just a lot of vintage sprigs in here. There's even a little gold bead in here. Very pretty. And I believe this measured 14 to 15 inches. Fairly, yes. Fairly, yes. I believe in my eyes he's skinny. That's always the way, though, right, Dee? Okay, if there's no interest. Oh, I see Carrie at 14. Thank you, Carrie. Get you up close so you can see some of the gold. And there's a lot of gold. Gold and pink is the thing. And I believe they like sprayed the pink poinsettias with the gold spray there. Mhm. Okay, and I'm going to say going once for Carrie for 14, going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Going to set this over here. I have a feeling that my husband's going to be walking in the door any minute because I was just talking about the Dallas Cowboys, and we're big, huge Dallas Cowboy fans, and they're going to be coming on in a few hours. So we're both excited for that because they didn't win their last game. They better win this one. Okay, let's see what else is next here. I'm gonna do this vintage stocking. I believe the stocking is from the 50s. It's got a little bell up here. There's no rips or tears in it. I did fill it up with plastic bag so you get some kind of dimension on it. And this is going to start at $14. If anybody would like this vintage stocking, it does say Merry Christmas there with Santa on the sled. And I believe somebody probably had their name up here, but I cannot read it. It's up here in the white, right there. And I believe when I measured it, it was 17 inches. From that to the toe, it was 17 inches. Just an old stocking, I believe, from the 50s. Of course you can, Bridget. I'm going to put you down, okay? Thank you, Bridget. Very gorgeous nativity set, Bridget. Okay, there's no interest in this starting at 14. I believe this is from the 50s. Thank you, Janet. Okay, I see Janet for 14 for the stocking. Santa on his train. Ho, ho, ho. Is it raining there, 2D? It has been raining here all day. Yes. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Janet for 14. And I think I hear my husband coming in the door. Yeah, he's coming in the door. I should have him come in here and say hi to you, D. Going twice to Janet for $14 for the stocking, which is a really good deal. Going twice. And I'm going to say sold. Yeah, it is. Let's see. It is 42 here now. I guess next Tuesday we're supposed to get some snow. So thank you, Janet. And I'll put you down in your pile that you've got so far. Okay. Let's see. I have two more Santas here. And these ones are going to start off at $8. And you're going to get the both of them. And this one does have the bendable legs. Just has some fluff, and I like his hat. Tip close to see his face here. And his little elf shoes. And he's all felt. Even his hat is all felt. Now this one is really different. Check out his outfit. Oh my gosh. Yum. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. And I'm gonna tell my husband to make me some tortilla. Look at his hat, and it's got little berries on it. I mean, his face looks like an Annalise face too. I'm not. I'm pretty sure he's not. But look at his gown. It's his gown is all velvet. I'll show you up close his gown here, and he's got little. His boots are really neat too. Show you his boots. They're all velvet. It's got a lot of velvet, all velvet, fluff and gloves. Not sure what kind of, hi, Gal A. I'm not sure what kind of Santa Claus this would be with a hat on it like that. And I'm not, maybe Norwegian or something. I'm not sure. But I love his total gown that he's got on. So you're going to get both of these for $8. If anybody would like these, if not, I will move on. I believe maybe they're like 5 inches, and you can put them anywheres. They do have hooks on them, but you can put them on your shelves. They do bend. You can set them down. I'm not sure if he bends or not. Let me see. Yes, he does. He is movable, foldable. So they do have wire through them. Okay, and I'm going to pass on these guys if there's no interest. So, what's up, guys? So cute. I love that they're all made out of the velvet. Okay. Now I have a, I don't know why, but when I see this dish, I think of Sue Golombeski. I don't know why, but I do, Sue. I think of you when I see this beautiful blue. I believe it's all poinsettias on here. I could be wrong. Maybe I just want to see poinsettias, but it's just beautiful flowers. And it's kind of like in a leaf pattern with different shades of blue on it. Very pretty. And it does say 1958 on the back, and I believe it is the Talca. I think that is maybe it's Portuguese. I'm going to show you the stamp that's in the back, where it does say 1958, and this is going to start at 12. If there's any interest in this? Okay, thank you, Christine D, for that information. Yeah, I've been wanting to go, but sometimes I think I should just leave my memories where they were. But I will eventually go. If there's any interest in this, I just thought it was beautiful. So it is shaped like a leaf, and there's like different, there's one, two, three, there's like 4 different slots in here to put different things, as if you can see. So it's kind of set up where there's one slot here, another slot here. There's no interest in this. I can just move on. And I don't see any chips or cracks on it at all. I just thought of this beautiful blue. If there's no interest, we can move on to something else. Okay. Thanks, Dee. Isn't it pretty though? I love those color blues. I'll show you the stamp again in the back where it does say Nataka 1953. So this is a pretty old dish. Pretty old, older than me. Okay, and I'm going to put this back up here. Like I said, if anybody's watching, you can always email me. Okay, now I'm going to show you this frame. Get that bell out of the way. Now, this is a frame of 5 vintage New Year's cards in here. I'm going to start this off at 40. And then put this down so I can write that down. So this is going to start at 40. Either I can take them out of the frame. Now each card, whoever loved these cards, put the cards in little pegs, little clear pegs in here on each corner. And this was their collection. And so I can either take them out of here and put it in an envelope, mail them to you, or I can send it to you in this frame. They did put it in this frame. I'll show you the back, how they nailed that into the back there. Now the top one says a Happy New Year, and it's 3 girls in the pink gowns, and they have brooms. Maybe they're sweeping the old year away right here. And there's a lot of gold and green in there. Then this one is neat. It's a boy with a clock, and it says January 1st, the clock striking midnight, and it says a Happy New Year. Then this one is a clock with a lot of gold, and it says a Happy New Year. It's striking midnight. Then this one says wishes for the new year, 1st of January. And this one is all like gold with sprigs of flowers. And this one says a Happy New Year with a pot of gold here. Yes, I'm available. D. Yeah, I'm available. Yeah, just send me the. I will write it down after the sale, and then just send me the hookup to do the string yard with you. Yeah, thanks, Dee. I appreciate. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. Thank you for inviting me. We'll have fun. Yay! So this is going to start at 40 if there's any interest, and you will get all 5 vintage cards. And I believe they're all from. I don't believe they're any earlier than 1910. I believe they're all very over 100 years old. Of course, it's killing me to get in the frame and get in there and look behind the cards, but I have not done that yet. But if somebody wants to buy them and I will take them out, it's okay, D. But if somebody wants me to take them out and look at them, I will. I might even do that myself. I'm that kind of person. I just got to know. So if there's no interest in this, I'm going to set this down. I just thought it was really neat. All these really cool vintage cards. Thank you, Pam. Yes, Dee does have amazing things. She always has. Hey, Huck. My cat's coming down here to see me. My husband told me, let the cat down here. You just can't climb on the table, Huck. Okay, I'm going to set this down over here. You want to say hi, Huck? Yeah. Yeah, you want to say hi? Where'd Sawyer go? You don't want to say hi? Okay. Okay, now I have these are going to start at 8. And you're going to get both of them. I'm going to start at 8. I got these, I think, over the summertime because I've never seen them. And it says here on the boot, they're Santa's boots. And right here it says made in Japan, right here by my finger. No, but I can mark you. Nobody even bet on that, Janet, but I will put you down for that, okay? Okay. Okay, Janet. Thank you, Janet. So yes, these boots are made, as I just said, they're made in Japan right here. And then when I got them home, I didn't even realize that the other boot was missing the this fluff all the way around the other side. And this other sprig here is not in really good shape, but I didn't realize that. When you're out shopping, you're like, oh, I didn't realize it until I got home. But it is going to come with this Santa Claus. It is a glass Santa Claus. I'm not sure of his age, but I just love his face. And I like his little backpack in the back. He's got a little candy cane out the back there. And a purple outfit, green legs, and his red hat. And you're going to get the both of these for $8 if anybody would like them. And like I said, I didn't realize until I got home that he was missing his fluff around his boot. There's no interest in this. I will just put these back up. I've just never seen made in Japan boots before, and they're like all what is this material called again? I think Dee told me that before, tufted or something. I'm not sure. Kind of like feels velvety, but it's not. It's like a cardboard, very old. And I just stuck him in this boot. So that'd be a cute display. Now I'll put these back up here. I have another tin. Flock, thank you, Dee. This is gonna start at $5 if anybody's interested in this. To me, it's a tin that's supposed to look old, but it's not. It's not old at all, but it's pretty. It's kind of looks Victorian. The Victorian scene there with Santa and all the berries run. It's a pretty good size too. I would say it's at least 8 inches to me. And there's a Santa over here. I like the colors of it because it does look Victorian, but it's not. Just made to look Victorian. I just thought this would be cool for a display or add to your display in your kitchen. Where did my Nestle's hot cocoa go to? Oh, because this is I got these together. I just thought these would look so cute together. You know what? I'm gonna put both of these together for $5. If anybody would like these, I just thought they look cool together. $5 and you're gonna get both of them. I just want this stuff to go to somebody who's gonna appreciate it before Christmas in 23 days. Oh my gosh, 23 days. 23 days. It's like the clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. And then there's no interest. You want those tea? Oh my goodness. Time just flies. It does just fly. I like the back of this Nestle Cocoa box. I'm gonna show you tea. It tells you how to make the Nestle hot cocoa. And it's like it feels like it's cardboard, but I'm not sure. Sounds like it's cardboard. It looks like something from the 50s. I just thought it'd be cool with this tin. So $5. Going once, going twice. Put them back up there. Oh, thanks, Steve. Okay, let's see. What else do I got over here? I have a really cute. Okay, this is going to be $6. This is going to start at $6, and it is an angel that is. It looks Victorian, but it's just made to look Victorian. It's like what redo or whatever it's called. She's just made to look Victorian, but she is not. That is what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, her ribbons are like a cranberry, and there's a white one and a pink one, and she's got some layers of lace down here. And she does have the plastic under her, so you can either put her on your tree or on your shelf or wherever you would like to put her. Show you her face. I can't tell if that's a plastic or a ceramic. So, and she's going to start at 6. Yeah, thank you, Dee. Reproduction. And I'll show you the back of her. She does have wings back here. I just thought she was really sweet. Her little hands here. And a lot of lace. She's got 1, 2, 3 layers of lace here. I bet you too she looked pretty with some lights underneath her. Like a string of fairy lamp lights that are under her. Or she was sitting by candles or fairy lamp. Very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put her back up. Okay. Now I have a set of vintage candles. There is a Santa, a Christmas tree, and a snowman. Thank you, Lois. I'm gonna put you down for that. Thank you, Lois. Okay, now these are gonna start at $5. Okay, and you're gonna get all 3 candles, and I'm gonna show you the box first. Sorry, they're upside down. If I flipped it over, then they'd all fall out. Okay, I'm gonna show you the little candles in here. So there's Santa, and there's a snowman, and there's a tree. I'm not sure of the age of these. I'm not sure. There's no age on them. They look something maybe from the 70s. I could be wrong, but they've never been lit. I'll show you how big they are. They look like they're maybe like 2 inches, 2.5 inches. But here's the little tree, and here's the little snowman. And none of them have been lit. They still have the wicks up there. It's got a little broom there. Kind of look like a little googly eye there. And here's Santa. And he's got blue gloves on. And his little wick there. None of them have been burned, so you're gonna get all three of them for $5. If anybody like these, I think these would be cute around a bottle brush collection. Okay, Janet, I see you, Janet. I'm gonna say going once to Janet, going twice to Janet, and so to Janet. Thank you, Janet. Really cute. Okay. Now I have this really cool. And I'm gonna start this at 12. Hi, Janine. So this is gonna start at 12. And it is a snowman napkin holder with the salt and pepper. You're welcome, Janet. And I'm going to show you the little salt and peppers. Are so cute. This one has a P on it for pepper. And this one is the salt. There's a top here. And he has a little S there for salt. And this is going to start at $12. I don't know, Janine. And it is a napkin holder. And I believe it was I'm going to show you the sprig on the bottom right here. And then this is where the salt and pepper set here. And I believe it was a homemade piece because there's no marks. And it looks like it was a homemade ceramic piece to me. But I could be wrong. I just thought he's just so cute. Look at his little face. He's got a little sprig up here on his head. So if there's no interest in this starting at 12, I will put them back up on the shelf. And I will save them for next year. Because after today, I don't believe I'm going to sell any more Christmas. Because I want everything to get there for Christmas. So starting at 12, if anybody would like this. If not, I'm going to put them right back up on the shelf. And he will come visiting maybe next Christmas. And he is a napkin holder. Okay, and I'm going to put him back up on the shelf. I know what I got here. And this is going to start at $8. And it's 8. Oh, okay. I have 3 boxes of vintage. I'm going to show you all the vintage hooks. I'm going to take them out. I like the boxes myself. I don't want to take them out because they're all taped. I don't if I take the tape off, I'm endangering of ripping the boxes, and I don't want to rip them any more than they aren't. I'm just going to show you the box. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it, Janine. So here's this box, and this one says 100 pieces, and it's 1 3/8 inch metal. I just like the color of the boxes, so they're red and green. And there's another bigger box and another smaller box, and then you get all of these, and then plus I'm going to throw this in. And it is a little Pixie. Glad you're home too, Janet. So this is this little Pixie, And then when I was looking at it the other day, somebody did a really good job gluing it together because I didn't even realize it until I turned his I'm gonna show you. I turned his leg around right. No, I see it's so hard. I can't even find. It's kind of like in the right in the back of his leg where you could tell his leg was glued. But other than that, I don't think. Oh, maybe I don't know. But for $8 for all these four pieces is a pretty good deal. And I'm going to show you on his hand where it does say made in pre. Let me tell you exactly what it says. Made in occupied Japan. Right on his hand, right there. Made in occupied Japan, and it even has that circle right there. Thank you, Nancy. And look at his face. So you're gonna get all these for $8 if anybody's interested. If not, I'm gonna put them back up on the shelf. Mhm. Color of his eyes, kind of bluish. And I don't have too many things that are made in occupied Japan. I have a couple pieces of ceramic, maybe like two or three, and that is it. Besides this one, so he sits on the table like this. And I'm going to show you his little elf feet. He's got little elf feet, pixie feet, made in occupied Japan. Pretty neat, huh? So you're going to get all of these. I see Suzanne Crabtree at 9. Thank you. I'm not sure the date of these. Maybe there's a date here. I see a copyright stamp. Made in Brooklyn. Made in good old Brooklyn. But I don't see any date on the boxes. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Suzanne Crabtree for $9. Going twice and sold. Thank you, Suzanne. Pretty neat. I love his little gold collar. Yeah, I'm gonna put him up here. Guess what, guys? I got maybe like three or four things, and then I'm gonna get ready for the Cowboys. I think my husband says he's gonna make chicken wings. Chicken wings. Okay, next I have a candle. This is gonna start at $5, and it is this candle, and it says little. I think it says. Hang on a second. Little Lovekins. It says little Lovekins on the bottom of it here. And this is going to start at $5 if anybody would like it. Or it does say little Lovekins in there. And it is really cute. Looks like she's sitting by a well here. And I'm trying to see what she has in her hand. It looks like she has a triangle in her. Oh, maybe it's a wishing well. So she has a triangle in her hand with a little stick to hit the triangle with. And she has a little puppy here next to her. You can't see her, but she's under her jacket there. Try to turn around so you can see the puppy's not really showing her face really well. She's hidden under her jacket. And she's got a scarf on and a red hat and red mittens. And this candle's in here, and that will come with it too. And the little red boots. And she's about that big. I'd say maybe three inches. Just really cute. With a little scarf and hat. Maybe it's cold outside. It is cold outside. Right, Bridget? Get ready for that snow next week, Bridget. It's gonna be fun. Oh, we should make snowman. Thank you, Verlene. Okay, I see Verlene at 10. And she does have a little pom pom on top of her head there. Okay, I'm going to say Verlene for 10. Going once, going twice, And sold. Thank you, Verlene. Very nice of you. And the dress is kind of like a powdered blue. Very powdered blue dress. Very cute. Hmm. She's got some long eyelashes too. Didn't even notice that. Okay, next I'm going to do, I brought these over here. I have this set of bells. And this is going to start at 5. And it is the set of bells with stars and ribbons. Now this ribbon on here is metal. And you're going to get all of it. This whole star with the big bells on here. $5 if anybody would like this. This one is a real ribbon. So it's got like white and gold through here. This is metal. This is metal. I think the only thing that's material is this piece here and this twine that's going around the star. So there's like some frosted gold bells here. There's 2 frosted gold bells here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bells. Anybody like this? Really pretty gold. I would put this on my door so that I would know who was coming in and out. Yep. Or you can put it where we want. Oh, do you, Ken? My husband says he wants this for the tree. Maybe he's up there putting the tree together right now. Thank you, Lois. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Lois. 4, 5. Going twice. I see Suzanne at 6. Oh, there's little bells in here. I didn't even notice that. There's 3 of them in there. It's pretty detailed with all this hard wiring. Well, at least they won't get flattened out because they're made out of wire. Okay, I see Suzanne at 6 going once to Suzanne, going twice, and sold to Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. Really cute. I'm going to put him back up here where he was. I think I had him up here. Let's see. I have these 3 items left, guys, and that is it. First, I'm going to start with this Lennox Bowl. I love Lennox because of the quality. You're welcome. And this is going to start at $9. This bowl is going to start at $9, and it is a Lennox bowl. And I love the reticulation throughout the bowl here. It's got a cutout of a wreath here. And all kinds of different kinds of another wreath here. And I love the design on the bowl. Bunch of holly berry all through the bowl. So it's kind of like an oval shape here. And I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom where it does say Lennox right there. By my head again. I think this would look really pretty with like Christmas balls or candy canes. Any kind of candy. Any kind of candy is good in bowl, right? That's my motto. My husband's too. Thank you, Bridget. Show you the bottom again where it does say Lennox right there. Right there. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Bridget for 9. Going twice. And sold to Bridget. Thank you, Bridget. Very pretty. Nice quality piece there. Okay, now we've got 2 more items. I'm going to save that one for last, and I'm going to show you these guys, these beautiful cards. that I got. Never used. And I'm going to actually take one out because I wanted to make sure they were all the same cards. And they are all the same cards. I'm going to show you these beautiful cards. Love them. And there is 18 cards in here. So there's 18 cards and the envelopes. And these are going to start at $5. So these are going to start at $5. And I'm just going to show you the one card because the whole box is exactly the same as this one card. I love this card. Look at this card. It's Santa and the Snowman with his package there. And it's all glitter. And I'm going to open it up to show you that just says, here's hoping that your Christmas day is wonderful in every way. And that's what the inside of the card says. And there's 18 cards and 18 envelopes. It just looks vintage to me, even though it's not. It's made to look vintage. I just thought it's a beautiful card. With Santa and the Snowman and the package of gifts. Very pretty. Look at the stone wall behind them. Just seeing this kind of puts you in the mood for Christmas, doesn't it? So yeah, bring on the snow. Not really. Bring on the snow. La la la. Okay, if there's no interest in this, I'm going to put this back in here. And I'm going to use these for myself. Nobody wants them. I think nowadays people don't even send out Christmas cards. Okay, and I'm going to put these back up here. And I'm going to show 2 more items, and that's it, guys. I'm going to get ready for the cowboy game. Okay, now this one is another ornament that is made to look vintage, but it is not. So it is this doll in this long dress here. It's kind of like a cream color. I'm going to show you the doll here. And I'm just going to leave that start up. This is going to start at $5 if anybody wants this. So it's supposed to look like a Victorian doll, but it's not. Just made to look old. And she does got a lot of pearls around the top of her head here. And her little hat here. You can have all the snow you want, Janet. I'll send it to you in a truck. And here's the back. Even her arms are have lace all over them, down to her hands. Here. So yeah, she's supposed to look Victorian. And she's pretty, got a long dress on here. Bye, Bridget. Have a great night. I will too if the Cowboys win. Everybody root for the Cowboys. Okay, and I'm going to pass on this. And this is going to be my last item. And it's also going to start at $5. And it is just this little metal ribbon. And it is all metal with green with the bells in it. Let's see if the bells ring. Oh, they do. So you could put this on your door too if you wanted to. Put it by my head so you can see how big it is. Yes, thank you, Suzanne. Let's go, boys. If there's no interest in this, guys, I'm going to pop off. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Yes, let's root for the Cowboys. And I will be doing invoices all this weekend. And I'm going to ship everybody's stuff out on Monday. So that everybody can get their stuff. Thank you, Lois. I'm going to put you down. Going once to Lois. Going twice for Lois. And sold. Thank you, Lois. I'm going to put this in your pile too. So yes, I'm going to do all the invoices this weekend. So if you guys, thank you, Janet. I hope to enjoy the game. And then I'm going to do the invoices and ship everything out on Monday. Have a great night too, Robin. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you here on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And if you guys didn't give me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys all on Tuesday. Bye, guys.